Hey!
Hey!
Hey! I'm going to try my new gizmo. This is a poem about honesty and deceit. Let's see how it works. Start as we mean to go on. The hooker was a looker, and the John was 6 feet tall. The big man on the outside, on the inside, rather small. Smiled brightly 10 times nightly, as a mother used to say. Then she led him quickly to her room, her third trick of the day. A tiny room and grimy, the wallpaper peeled like skin, revealing hidden blisters like the scars she hid within. She saw his eyes despised her, and she knew his every thought. A whore who sells herself to men, a woman he has bought, a tart without a heart that he thought he knew all about, a slot for putting money in and taking pleasure out. She hit the sack, lay back and moaned and hoped that he'd be quick. She urged him on to finish so she could find another trick. He huffed and puffed and thrust his way through 50 pounds of bills. He bitterly begrudged the cost of his twice weekly thrills. He'd spent the rent, the groceries and his baby's pair of shoes, but there was just enough left for a bottle of cheap booze. He dressed and left, and she lay soaking in his sweat and grime. But what was much more loathsome was the rankness in his mind. Streetwise and smart, she tried to understand the men who seek to bolster their low self-esteem by picking on the weak. She strained in vain to fathom their hypocrisy, but then she shrugged, got washed and primed herself to do it all again. The John had gone back to his house and to his faithful wife. She went back to the streets and to a much more honest life.